Hey everyone! So for today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this adorable candle. This candle is inspired by a Bible verse, and the Bible verse is John 1:5, and this is what it says. So the light shines in the darkness, but the darkness has not overcome it, and I made this candle inspired by it. So let's get on with the tutorial. The materials you will need: 2 dotting tools. So I have this larger one for the eye size and this smaller one to pick up, small pieces of clay. An X-Acto knife. 2 paintbrushes, one for your choice of glaze and the other one for chalk pastels. As I mentioned, chalk pastels, I use pink and, red and white to make pink for the blush. Your choice of glaze, I'll be using UV resin, a paper clip to hang on your charm while they glaze, and a place to put it. Liquid clay, here I have Sculpey Bacon Bod and TLS and a little place to put it. An eye pen cut to size, a lobster clasp, and a jump ring. And finally clay. So for the clay colors, you could have a choice, so any color you'd like. I'm just using purple, orange and yellow, translucent, and pearl. Pearl's optional, it's only if you want it like shiny or glimmery, I guess. So to start off, you want to mix your 3 colors of clay. So we have translucent, pearl, and purple. And this is going to make a very light purple since we have, white and then translucent. But we want candle-y color, which is why we're adding translucent, so it's not that vibrant. But of course, if you want your candle to be vibrant, you can. So once it's fully mixed, it should look like this. So now to make it in the candle form, firstly take the amount of clay that you want and roll into a ball. Afterwards, turn it into a cylinder shape, so just press on the side edges and also in the top and bottom. Roll it out. And just keep repeating this until you get your desired shape. Don't worry about any dust or fingerprints because they are going to get on your charm. We will clean those off after baking. After that, you want to take your orange and your yellow and just swirl them together. And you could do this by just mixing them together, forming them into a ball, rolling them out, and just get the color that you want. As you can see, my hands are also pearly too because of the clay, and that's alright if it gets on the little fire, I guess. So now to turn your ball into a fire, just pinch the 2 edges like this, and then there's your fire. So now you're going to want to put this on top of your candle, and then you can shape it however you want. Now we're going to add on the face. I forgot to mention this in the materials, but you're also going to need a piece of black clay or the color of your face. So whatever color your face is going to be, that's the clay that you need. So first you just want to roll into a little snake and try not to make it too thin or too thick. You're going to take your X-Acto knife and you're going to cut small circles. So not all of them are going to be the same size, but just try your best to get 2 even sizes for your eyes. Once you find somewhat even sizes, we're going to do the indents on your little candle. So you're going to want to take your candle and make one indent on one side and another indent on the other, like so. Now you're going to want to take both eyes, so with the same size dotting tool, you're going to want to take it and put it right in the center, as you see there. And now take the dotting tool and indent it, so it's stuck in there. So once you finish both, we're going to work on the mouth. So for the mouth, you're just going to want to roll a really thin snake. So to do this, just take the snake that you already had and just keep rolling it, but be very gentle, not too hard. Make sure your clay's not too sticky either, or else this isn't gonna work. And if you just slowly keep going, it's eventually gonna take this really thin form, and this is what it should look like. So to turn this into a mouth, you just want to make sure you do it on the table. It's just you can't see it very well, so I'm just gonna do it on my finger. But you want to be careful because of the X-Acto knife. And like I was saying, just make 2 cuts, and then there you should have your little mouth. So now you're gonna want to take your smaller dotting tool and just move it and shape it to your liking. So you can shape it however you want, and then you get your mouth. This takes a lot of practice and isn't something that you learn in just one day, so don't be disappointed if you can't get it right. So now to add it, just gently put it on your candle and also shape it gently so you get shape that you like. Now you can pat it down with your finger. Gently too. Now we're going to add the chalk pastels. So take your chalk pastels and lightly put them on your brush. And then take and just brush them right on the cheeks of your candle. So under the eye to the corner, like so. You could adjust them however you want, and you can add as much or as little chalk as you want. Once that's done, you could take some translucent liquid Sculpey or Bacon Bond out of its little container, and then you're going to add a bit of the purple that we stored up from before, and just mix these together. If it still needs more color, you could add a little bit more purple from the original color. Now that we have a really light purple, we could add it onto our candle. This process might seem hard, but it's not really. Just imagine like a candle and it's wax dripping off the sides. So go around it firstly, and then you could do the effects of the dripping. So we do it a little bit here, and then here. You want to also make it like different, like a variety of drops. You don't want them all to look the same. But so far, this is what it should look like. So this is what my candle looks like. And now you could add your eye pin. To make your eye pen extra secure, you could take a little bit of the liquid clay and just add it through. That way once you bake it, it'll be hardened. So now we're going to put it in the oven, and I have this little mini toaster oven. It's not that pretty, but it works, and I have it for 275 degrees and put it for 10 minutes. Now that it's baked and it's fully hardened, we're going to clean off all the dust off of, the fingerprints, I guess, off of the charm. So to do this, we want to take our X-Acto knife and make sure there's nothing on it. So just you can clean it with your fingers, and then gently scrape off the dust. So you don't want to be cutting off anything, and you want to do this. You want to be patient with it. As you see here, I'm trying to take this little piece of dust on it, and it's not coming off. And that's because what we're doing is we're taking off the first layer of the charm of clay. And most of the dust is on the first layer, but sometimes the dust could get really stuck in there. So we have to be patient and wait till the piece comes off. If you want, you could take the more sharper edge and just try to pull on it there. See, now it's gone, but we still have a bit of dust around, so just keep doing that and the dust will eventually come off. Now once your charm is clean, we're going to want to start glazing. So for glazing, you're going to want to take your paper clip and just take a little bit out and then loop it through like this. And then you're going to want to take your glaze. As I said before, I'm going to be using UV resin, and you're going to want to put it on one of these little containers. So once you added your amount, you're going to want to take your paintbrush and just start applying it on your charm. So once it's been glazed all over, we want to take it outside so that it could be fully hardened. But if you have a different type of glaze, then of course you don't have to take it outside. But that's how UV resin is hardened. If you have UV resin like me, you want to let it sit outside for about 10 minutes and then turn it over and then let it sit for another 10 minutes. So in all, it's going to be curing for 20 minutes. So once your charm is finished glazing, you're going to want to take your jump ring and also your lobster clasps, and we're going to put these on your charm. You could use any tool you'd like. I'm just going to be using some pliers. So yeah. There we go. So once you got it on, you are finished. So here are my finished candles. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. Don't forget to check the Bible verse. It's going to be right here so you can read it. And also here, click here to subscribe to my channel and here to watch another video. Thanks again for watching. Bye guys!